books.
People love them, and bookshops have become kind of fetishised, cosy places to hang out.
A lot of the time that involves big chains, selling increasingly frothy, sugary concoctions in buckets and passing them off as coffee. But what about something with a bit more soul?
This is Wigtown, a town saved by books. Picture the scene. It's the mid-90s. You're in a small town on the Mackers Peninsula, a spit of land jutting out into the Irish Sea, the fist holding the hammer at the end of Scotland. There's not much industry around. The three Fs, farming, forestry and fishing, have all become much more mechanised over time. The local creamery shut down, the distillery closed its doors, and the railway upped and left on its toes. Sleepers 30 years ago. They've even closed the county buildings because they can't afford to run them.
Wigtown had been the hub of this area, Wigtown Shire, or if you're from here, the Shire. It was the county town with its own council courthouse, a harbour, etc. But time and technology hadn't been kind. In 1997 there were 83 properties for sale. With jobs disappearing, people were moving on.
What do you do? Well, if you're enterprising like the people at Mackers Action Group, you look for any opportunity you can, and when the right one comes along, you grab it.
Around 1997, the Herald ran an advert for a competition to find a new Scottish book town.
It needed to be somewhere with not a lot of industry and a few vacant properties that could be turned into bookshops, copy shops, all the things needed to support what, I'm going to be honest, because I grew up here, seemed ambitious.
But it turns out having 83 vacant properties isn't always a bad thing. Local people set up businesses. People uprooted their lives and came here to set up businesses. Some of them seeing a chance to return home and make a go of things.
There are 17 bookshops in Wigtown today.
And every year at the end of September, there's a book festival, bringing in famous writers, not so famous writers worth discovering, a load of culture and people. It's estimated it brings in around 4.3 million a year to the local economy. And that's just the book festival. There are other festivals that happen year round.
It's only been 25 years, but after a lot of hard work from a lot of people, it seems to be going okay.
It's changed the face of the town. The town would still be here, but I don't think it would be anything like this. It wouldn't be as cosmopolitan or have the same buzz. Bit of a feel-good story. But don't worry.
We'll be back to death and destruction before the end of the week.